Hi everyone, my name is Courtney. I'm Fiber Fox Studios. Welcome to Mosaic Monday. Today we are going to learn pattern number 59, Myra's Medallion, and we are going to be learning all 26 rows of this design in today's tutorial. For those of you who are going to use this as a support tutorial with your chart set, you are going to want to refer to chart number 1 while you are working and any related charts that are for chart 1. We are going to go through the samples real quick. This particular sample that we are working in the video represents 2 repeats wide, 1 repeat tall of the design. The sample here in the background for the sample represents 2 repeats wide and 2 repeats tall of our design. I love the busyness of this design. For those of you who do not, the chart set does include an isolated version of the medallion, and that isolated version can be used in a stacked way so that you'll have a lot of blank space and your medallions will be stacked on top. And the chart set has the half medallion so that you could do a staggered look. I really love this interlocked, intertwined look, so that's why I'm teaching it. This is my favorite one. Check out the description for lots of extra information, a link to the Etsy store, and row start times, all kinds of good stuff down there. Let's grab that yarn and get your favorite crochet hook, and let's jump in and get started. To begin, you are going to grab color A and begin chaining in the pattern's multiple of 18 over and over. If you're going to work flat, you are going to add 4 more chains to the end of your chain count. If you're going to work in the round, you are just simply going to chain in the multiple of 18 over and over until you've reached your desired size, and then you will be slip stitching to this first chain that you made to form a ring, and then you'll begin working the repeats given in that same stitch that you slip stitch into. For those of us who are working flat, you're going to get that starting chain ready and meet up with me for row 1, which is going to begin now. So to start row 1, we need to skip the first chain from our hook and move here into the second chain. So we're going to move into the second chain and we are going to perform a traditional single crochet. So that means we're going into that complete stitch under the V. We want to go completely in. Now we're going to finish out a single crochet just like normal from there. So we grab and pull up our loop, and then we grab and pull through 2. Now we're going to move on with the repeat for row number 1. Our repeat is very simple. We're going to be working a back loop only single crochet into all of our stitches except for the very last stitch of the row. So to do this, we are just going to be picking up one side of the stitch. So we move here into our very next stitch. And this time, instead of picking up both of those legs of the stitch, we go right there into the back loop only. Now we complete a single crochet just like normal from there. So we'll do that again, picking up back loop only, one leg of the stitch, and then single crochet. So for the rest of the pattern, I'm going to refer to these stitches as just single crochets, and you will know that when we are working the repeat for the row, all of our single crochets are always worked back loop only. So we're going to continue to work and then meet up with me when you have one stitch left. We are now here at the end of row number 1. We have just one stitch left in the row. We're going to work this together. This is how you'll be working and binding off at the end of every single row. You're going to go into the complete stitch here, and just tricky this first time. We want to make sure we're in the complete stitch under the V. And now we want to go ahead and finish out our traditional single crochet. And now we're going to be binding off. So we're going to chain up 2. This is how I like to bind off. You can bind off whatever way you prefer, but I recommend this way. We're going to chain up 2, clip our yarn, and now we just need to pull our hook out and bring out that tail. We're going to put our thumb and index right above those 2 chains that we just made, and we're going to pull up on our tail while we push down with fingers. So place, and now I'm going to pull and push. And that'll give us this little knot here at the end of the row. So now we need to begin row number 2. To do that, we do not flip our work. We are going to just simply return back here to the start of the row. And now we need to grab color B. So we're going to first identify the very first stitch in our row. We want to ignore this little side bump. That's our turning chain. We can scoot it down out of our way. Our first stitch will not move. This turning chain will move. So make sure that you do not work into that. We want to go here into our first stitch. A little bit harder than normal. There we go. Now we're going to grab color B. And we just want to place color B on our hook. And we're going to pull up that loop. And now we're going to grab the tail and working yarn and chain 1. And now from here, we are just going to finish a single crochet just like normal. So we go back into the first, or that same stitch. And then we pull up our loop. And now we pull through all those little loops, and that is our join on and our traditional single crochet that we do at the start of every single row. From here, we're going to begin our repeat for row 2, which is the same as row 1. We're going to be working one of those single crochets, picking up the back loop only, remember, in every stitch. So we're going to single crochet in every stitch except for the last one. The last stitch of the row, you'll do another traditional single crochet, just like we ended row 1. So you're going to work all the way down this row doing your single crochets, and then meet up with me for row number 3, where some mosaic work is going to get started. Row 3 begins now, and we are working in color A. Our repeat for row number 3 begins with 2 double crochets. This is how we'll be working all of our double crochets throughout the entire project. We are going to wrap our yarn like normal for a double crochet, and now we need to identify our very next stitch in the row and slide directly down 2 rows below, picking up this front loop that we left. Now we're going to grab our yarn and pull up a loop. And then we can grab and pull through 2 and grab and pull through 2. So finishing out the normal double crochet from there. So we begin the rows repeat with 2 of these. So there's number 1. And now we're going to work our second. If you are not sure where your very next stitch is, it's really important that you maintain and keep everything straight, working 1 stitch to 1 stitch. So if you're not sure where the next one is, you can fold back this double crochet, and right back here on our previous row, each double crochet takes up 1 stitch. So when we have it in place, it's covering that one. Now we know for sure that our next double crochet is right here. Our next stitch is right here. So now we slide down, grab up that front loop, and then finish our double crochet, pull up our loop, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So now we're going to move on with our repeat. We're going to work 3 single crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 7 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and we'll end our repeat with 1 double crochet right here in this next stitch. So that ends our repeat. Let's recap it. Row number 3's repeat began with 2 double crochets, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 7 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, and we end with 1 double crochet. So you're going to keep working that exact set. If you're new here, we're going to work this together one more time, plus work the row in so you know how to work it for the entire project. But if you're not new here, you know what to do. So you can skip on ahead to row 4. Now we're going to go ahead and begin again. So here is our repeat worked a second time. So this is how you continue to work the repeats I'm giving you down your rows. So our repeat begins with 2 double crochets. So here's our end of our last repeat with 1 double. So right here beside it, without skipping anything, moving into the very next stitch, we begin the repeat over. 2 double crochets, 1, and number 2, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 7 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3. We end the repeat with 1 double crochet. So now let's look at it. After starting our repeat over again right here, we now have a mirror image of what we've done on this side. So we just keep working that set all the way down the row. And now at the row end, you're going to find that you always have 2 stitches left for this pattern. So you're going to restart your repeat for 1 stitch and then work your traditional single crochet in the last stitch of the row. So we're going to work that together. So for row 3, our repeat begins with double crochets. So a double crochet will be worked right here in the second to last stitch for this row. And then traditional single crochet into that very last stitch. And then we can go ahead and bind off and move on. For row number 4 begins now, and we are working in color B. Our repeat for row 4 begins with 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. 2 double crochets. 1, 2, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 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 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and we end the repeat by working 2 single crochets. 1, 2. So that ends our repeat. Let's recap. Row number 4's repeat began with 3 single crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 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 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, and we end with 2 single crochets. So you're going to continue to work that exact set and then meet up with me for row 5. Row 5 begins now, and we are working in color A. Row 5's repeat begins with 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 2 double crochets, 1, and number 2. That ends our repeat. So let's recap what we've done. Row number 5's repeat began with 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 2 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 single crochets, and we end the repeat with 2 double crochets. So work that exact set on down your row. Meet up with me for row 6. Row 6 begins now, and we are working in color B. Our repeat for row number 6 begins with 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 9 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 double crochet, and we end the repeat with 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. That ends the repeat, so let's recap it. Row 6 repeat begins with 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 9 single crochets, 1 double crochet, and we end with 3 single crochets. So continue to work that exact set, and we will meet up for row 7 in just a moment. Row 7 begins now, and we are working in color A. Row number 7's repeat begins with 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, and 2 single crochets to end our repeat. 1, 2. So that ends the repeat. Let's recap it. Row number 7's repeat began with 3 single crochets, 1 double, 5 singles, 1 double, 5 singles, 1 double, and then we end with 2 single crochets. So you're going to continue to work that exact set. Back in just a moment for our next row. Row 8 begins now, and we are working in color B. Our repeat for row number 8 begins with 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll end the repeat with 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. So that ends the repeat. Let's recap it. Row number 8's repeat began with 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 4 single crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 4 single crochets, and we end with 2 double crochets. So continue to work that exact set and meet up with me for row 9. Row number 9 begins now, and we are working in color A. Row 9's repeat begins with 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, and we end with 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that ends the repeat. Let's recap it. Row number 9's repeat began with 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets. So as you can tell, really what we're doing all the way down our row is 1 double, 5 singles. So keep working that set or the cheater method and meet up with me for row 10. Row 10 begins now, and we are working in color B. Row 10's repeat begins with 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, and we'll end the repeat by working 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that ends our repeat. Let's recap it. This repeat began with 5 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, and then we end with 4 single crochets. So you're going to continue to work that set and meet up with me when you're ready for your next row. Row 11 begins now, and we are working in color A. Row 11's repeat begins with 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 2 single crochets, 1 and number 2, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 1 double crochet, and we'll end the repeat with 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So that ends the repeat. Let's recap it. Row number 11's repeat began with 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 single crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 2 single crochets, 1 double crochet, and we end with 3 single crochets. So continue to work that exact set and meet up with me for row 12. Row number 12 begins now, and we are working in color B. Row 12's repeat begins with 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, and 1 double crochet to end our repeat. So let's recap what we've done. Row number 12's repeat began with 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 5 single crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, and we end with 1 double crochet. So you're going to continue that set. Meet up with me for the next row. Row 13 begins now, and we are working in color A. Row 13's repeat begins with 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, and 3 single crochets to end our repeat. 1, 2, 3. So let's recap it. Row 13's repeat began with 4 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 3 double crochets, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets ends that repeat. So you're going to keep working that set and meet up with me for row number 14. Row 14 begins now, and we are working in color B. Row 14's repeat begins with 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll end the repeat with 1 double crochet. So let's recap it. Row number 14's repeat began with 2 double crochets, 5 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, and we end with 1 double crochet. So you will keep repeating that exact set and meet up with me for row 15. Row 15 begins now, and we are working in color A. Row 15's repeat begins with 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, and 3 single crochets to end our repeat. 1, 2, 3. Let's recap what we have done. Row number 15's repeat began with 4 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 3 double crochets, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, and we end with 3 single crochets. So you are going to keep repeating this exact set and meet up with me when you're ready for row 16. Row 16 begins now, and we are working in color B. Our repeat for row 16 begins with 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, that ends our repeats. Let's recap it. Row number 16's repeat began with 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 5 single crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, and 1 double crochet ends that repeat. So you're going to continue to work that exact set. Meet up with me for row 17. Row 17 begins now, and we are working in color A. Row 17's repeat begins with 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 1 double crochet, and 3 single crochets to end that repeat. 1, 2, and 3. So let's recap what we've done. Row number 17's repeat began with 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 single crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 2 single crochets, 1 double crochet, and then we end the repeat with 3 single crochets. So you're going to continue to work that exact set and meet up with me for row 18. Row 18 begins now, and we are working in color B. Row 18's repeat begins with 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 4 single crochets will finish up that repeat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so let's recap it. Row 18's repeat began with 5 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, and we will end with 4 single crochets. So you're going to keep repeating that until you are ready for row 19. Row number 19 begins now, and we are working in color A. Row 19's repeat begins with 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, and we end the repeat with 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that ends our repeat for row 19. So let's recap it. Row 19's repeat began with 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets. So another one of those super easy repeat rows. You can finish this one on up and meet up with me for row 20. Row 20 begins now, and we are working in color B. Row 20's repeat begins with 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 double crochets to end our repeat. 1 and 2. So let's recap what we've done. Row number 20's repeat began with 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 4 single crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 4 single crochets, and we end the repeat with 2 double crochets. So you're going to continue to work that exact set, and we'll meet up for row 21. Row 21 begins now, and we are working in color A. Row 21's repeat begins with 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, 2 single crochets to end our repeat. 1 and 2. So now let's recap what we've done. Row 21's repeat began with 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1 double crochet, and we end the repeat with 2 single crochets. Meet up with you for row 22 whenever you are ready. Row 22 begins now, and we are working in color B. Row 22's repeat begins with 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 9 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, ends our repeat. 1, 2, 3. So that ends the repeat. Let's recap it. Row 22's repeat began with 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 9 single crochets, 1 double crochet, and we end with 3 single crochets. So you're going to continue to work that exact set and meet up with me for row 23. Row 23 begins now, and we are working in color A. Our repeat for row 23 begins with 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 2 double crochets to end the repeat. 1, 2. So that ends our repeat. Let's recap it. Row 23's repeat began with 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 2 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 single crochets, and 2 double crochets ends our repeat. So you're going to continue to work that exact set and meet up with me for row 24. Row 24 begins now, and we are working in color B. Row 24's repeat begins with 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 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 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, and number 2. And we end the repeat with 2 single crochets. 1, 2. So that ends our repeat. Let's recap it. Row 24's repeat began with 3 single crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet, 1 double crochet, 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 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 2 single crochets, ends the repeat. So we will be back when you're ready for row 25. Row 25 begins now, and we are working in color A. Our repeat for row 25 begins with 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet, 7 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet. And that ends our repeat. So let's recap it. Row 25's repeat began with 2 double crochets, 3 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 7 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 3 single crochets, and we end with 1 double crochet. So you're going to continue to work that exact set and meet up with me for row 26 in just a moment. If you are only going to use 1 repeat of this design in a project, then you would be stopping here at row 25. You will not need to work row 26. Stopping at row 25 will make sure that your start and end of your project match and look exactly the same. If you move on and are going to be working a large project using repeated repeats of this design, if you're going to make a whole project out of this, then you are going to need to work row 26 with me. And then after row 26, I'll give you the normal instruction on how you go about repeating the entire design so that you can grow a project that's using only this or multiple repeats of this. We're about to move on to row 26. We are going to be working in color B. You only need to work this row if you are going to use multiple repeats of this design. Row 26 repeat begins now. We are going to be starting with 2 single crochets, 1, 2, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 double crochet, and 1 single crochet will end our repeat. So that ends our repeat for row 26. So let's go through and recap it. Row 26 repeat began with 2 single crochets, 1 double crochet, 5 single crochets, 3 double crochets, 5 single crochets, 1 double crochet, and 1 single crochet ends that repeat. So you're going to keep repeating this exact set and meet up with me one more time so we can talk about how to grow your project. Okay, so here's what your work will look like after completing row 26. From here, in the same video, you are going to rewind back to row 3, and your repeat rows are going to be rows 3 through 26 to grow your project. When you get to your last design, where you are not going to need to do a whole nother set again, you are going to end the final repeat of the design at row 25. Doing so will make sure that your row start and row ends match and are exactly the same. So do not work row 26 on your final repeat when you're finishing up your project. Instead, you're going to end at row 25, and I do recommend, like always, you can go back through and do a slip stitch up here on row 25 to end out, a little row of slip stitch or another row of single crochet, so that it's a little bit wider at the end of the project so it matches better with the start. Hopefully that all makes sense. If you have any questions, as always, you can ask me down in the comments below. And of course, I truly appreciate your time for watching. Thank you so very much for all your time, for all your wonderful comments. Please make sure you're leaving me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And until next time, thank you, and bye for now.